Welcome back to another episode of the post-match review between the Mumbai Indians as well as the Royal Challengers Bangalore. Why I'm saying so slowly? Because yesterday we have seen the match flowing either side for every 5 to 4 overs. That means to say, initially in the first innings, it was all Royal Challengers Bangalore who have scored, put up a massive total on the board, scoring 221. And it was not so easy to chase on a Wankhede wicket. And to reach that particular target, Mumbai Indians have to do something special. With that being said, unfortunately, the top order, as again expected, we could not able to see so much of failures from the two-time World Cup winning captain Rohit Sharma. Again, got out. I totally understand what might be going in his head, but at the same point of time, when it comes to a T20 cricket, especially when you're playing IPL, the standards which has been set by Rohit Sharma for himself is completely different. I'm not giving any controversial decisions right now, but we were so disappointed with the way Rohit Sharma has performed yesterday. That is point number one. And second thing, the person who has been forcefully made to get retired out in the previous encounter between Mumbai Indians now come back and scoring those quick fire runs for Mumbai Indians again, scoring 56 in just 29 deliveries with a massive four sixes across Wankhede. And I'm talking about Tilak Verma. And you cannot forget those crucial 42 runs in just 15 deliveries from the younger Pandya. And what to say? The second innings, second half was completely between the Pandya brothers. It was just a gap of one particular over in the 19th over where we could not able to see either of Pandya brothers to come into the picture. However, 20th over, it was the bigger Pandya. I'm talking about Kurnal Pandya, who made a massive impact and taken RCB over the line after a decade at the Wankhede. The fortress has been breached twice this year by the Royal Challengers Bangalore. Now, the hopes with the fans are at the peak as well. To talk more about this particular game, I have four beautiful gentlemen with me. One is Sagar towards my left, and the bottom of the screen you have Romin Bai as well as Nax Bai. Okay, over to you, gentlemen. First, I would come towards my bottom. Next by wearing pink today. Rajasthan super fan, I want to say. But with that being said, let me first ask your view. How was the match going in, out for you?
It went as predicted. Normally, I had a prediction before, and which with prior analysis, someone from Bangalore will not score. The opening will not score. He will be out. So as happened, saw it. He was out uh, after the boundary. Which we were knowing some. The batting will happen. So we saw. Virat Kohli, Patidar. DDP scoring runs. So and somewhere to Wankhede pitch, 200 score was expected. The score went to 221. And again, coming back to Mumbai, I was knowing once as the score went 200 plus, it was difficult for Mumbai. But they gave a tight knock. But somewhere in the end, Rohit Sharma flopped. Things were with normally Surya Kumar Yadav, Tilak Verma, Hardik Pandya, who scored as usual, and they gave a fight. But somewhere in the last 2 overs, the game were all out, and not all out, but it was out of hand. So and Bangalore again got with a slight margin here and there, they won.
It's not about a slight margin. Ultimately, a victory is a victory for RCB
And
fans. Trust me when I'm telling you this, because you can't, I mean, you can't see the jubilation like what RCB fans were having yesterday in Bangalore was something exceptional. Because, as I
right.
already told, once we have breached the conquer of 17, now we have breached the fortress of 10. What is next
Mm.
remaining is we have to breach again a 17-year-old drought for RCB. Let's take one match at a time. Let's take one match at a time and go there and be the glory for this particular year. Okay, Romin Bhai. So I wanted to come to you as well and understand more about uh, Rohit Sharma started the innings brilliantly. 19 runs at a strike rate of 188, along with Rickelton before both were dismissed by Yash Dayal. Again, what to say, Rohit Sharma like having a little bit of problems facing the left-handers at the start of the innings. Okay, he was being knocked out again by Yash Dayal, again a left-arm seamer. We have seen how Rohit Sharma has been trapped, getting trapped by those in-swinging deliveries towards him. So that is one, and again, Rickelton have been knocked over. I mean, plumbed straight into the LBW just before, I mean, completion of the power play on these two batting performances, Roman Bhai.
First of all, Rajbhai, we haven't seen Rohit getting out in this particular manner. People are talking much about his failure against left-hander, but I think we need to remember the match against Australia semi-final T20 where he has bang towards Mitchell Stark. So I don't think so that after playing this year of a cricket and having certain kind of a problems are bound to happen. But I think it's a matter of time for Rohit. We can't say that he is not in a good touch or etc. The shots that what has been played by him in yesterday's game looking really solid. If this go towards his way, he needs a bit of luck, in my opinion. Otherwise, we all know that how technically great batsman he is. So yes, but the point that you have mentioned about getting out against left-handers is something which creating a lot of problem for him in a recent past 1.5 year. We have seen that he is usually getting out against left armored or the deliveries which are coming into him. We have seen a Jaffa from Mohammad Siraj at the GT game. So definitely there is a something to work it out for Rohit Sharma, I guess. One more thing that I also want to point about Ryan Rickelton. Rickelton looking really good in PCs. Only the one success what he got in the match previously was played against KKR. He has scored around 50 runs, but he is also looking in a good touch. So generally, in my opinion, these both two batters need some luck. They need to work out something on a bit good technique. They will definitely going to work for that. But if they are not going to collectively giving the regular start which am I required, then it will be the problem for them. We have seen this in a past few four matches where the contribution from the opening department was missing. So I guess that if they need to correct this as soon as possible, otherwise they may face huge trouble in a second round or the second phase of this particular game. So in my opinion, overall, to work out some points on the techniques and need to come up with positive intent. What I guess.
Exactly. I mean, you cannot write off Mumbai Indians at any point of the game because we have seen the way they come back into the tournament with all kind of energy and the josh. That's the kind of manpower what they have it on the paper. We have seen the brilliant performance again with the ball from Hardik Pandya as well, along with Trent Bolt. We can't take out those two performances and the comeback man Bumrah. He was been one of the most economical bowlers for Mumbai Indians again, going at just 7.25. And I feel so sorry for him because it's not that he could not able to pick the wickets. It's just a comeback match for him. I'm sure he has a lot and lot to offer when the tournament is going down towards the fifth and the sixth week. Watch out for him. I mean, it might be an early call, too early call for me to say this, but when the tournament progress, this is just a third week. Once this particular week gets over, fourth, fifth, and sixth. The more and more Bumrah play, he'll be more and more dangerous to any of the opposition. If he comes in, the bowling trio of Mumbai Indians, Jasprit Bumrah, Deepak Chahar, as well as Trent Bolt. These three people can actually take you out of the game at any point of time. That's the quality what Mumbai Indians is having, along with the support of Hardik Pandya. I mean, what an exceptional performance. He's picking the wickets when it is exactly required. He might be a little bit expensive, but that's all the part and parcel of the game. Now, Sagar bhai, I just wanted to understand from you a little bit of controversial thing. It might be again because Vignesh Puthur just bowled 1 over, picking up the wicket, and ultimately he has been impacted. And you know who is the wicket he has picked up? The man in form, Devdutt Padikkal. Okay, he has picked up the wickets, and all of a sudden he was not even given a second chance to bowl in an innings. Talk about it.
I think that is where Hardik probably went a bit off from his captaincy. I felt because if you look at RCB innings, the way they controlled the middle phase, it was their spinners only, which was Krunal Pandya and Suyash Sharma. So I think that is where RCB actually won the game in the middle overs. And again, I think Hardik probably missed a trick there because Vignesh Puthur, we saw that the way he bowled against CSK and then even the way he bowled against LSG, he was really, really impressive. And I think maybe that one thought which might have been in Hardik's mind was maybe that of Rajat Patidar. Because if you see, Rajat Patidar has the tagline of spin destroyer. And if you're uh, taking out a quality spinner like Mitchell Santer. So I think that might have been one of the thought in Hardik's head that Vignesh Puthur is still a budding talent and he's still that uncapped Indian with very less experience. So he might go for runs, but still I think with high risk, high reward comes in. So maybe that risk could have been taken, and who knows, Puthur might have picked up another wicket or so, or who knows, he might have even controlled the game and put RCB about let's say about 10 to 15 run short. Maybe that particular margin where Mumbai lost, that could have been covered up by Puthur, I feel.
Exactly. Yesterday, to talk about, I mean, more about Hardik Pandya's bowling is that they've used seven different bowlers, bowling only 1 over to Will Jacks in the power play. Not really sure like what exactly was the idea of it. Again, like I mean, Will Jacks was also not so expensive, giving away just 10 runs in the power play, where you have just two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. That's one of the clever move, I would say, but still. Uh, Not giving ball to Deepak Chahar, who as having a full quota of like 4 overs, but still he could have controlled it. Mitchell Santner again bowled really well, 4 overs, 40. I mean, it's not so. I mean, like in a T20 game, what better you can expect when you have an informed team smashing you all over. We have seen the likes of Jitesh Sharma and all those stuffs, especially in this yesterday's match. Now, so to understand, like to rate the performance of Mumbai Indians, especially like if I wanted to see about the top order, like top four batsmen, I would say like Rickelton, Rohit Sharma, Will Jacks, and Surya Kumar Yadav. Rohit Sharma getting out for 17. Rickelton again getting out at 17. 22 for Jacks and 28 for Surya Kumar Yadav. He could not able to strike the ball the way he used to strike it in the previous games. It just that like he was striking at just over 107. That's not his original game. So how much you want to rate about Mumbai Indians batting of top four, Sagar?
If I had to give a rating out of 10, I would give it 5. Because if you see that the way Mumbai started, especially with Rohit Sharma and Rickelton, both of them, if you see their strike rate was above 150. Rohit was something about 180s, I think, and
Yeah,
Rickelton was about 170. So I
correct.
think they got a really good start. But post that, I think once Will Jacks and Surya Kumar Yadav they came in, if you see that the way they were playing, it looked like, they didn't, I mean, they didn't take too much of risk, especially when the spinners came in. there weren't a lot of risk taken. And I think once the run rate actually touched about 13 runs or 14 runs,
Yep.
that is when they started taking the risk. And in that fashion, I mean, in that situation, they got out. And obviously, not taking away the credit the way RCB bowlers bowled as well. They had a clear plan that, whom should we get against which player, and then what is the line and length to bowl. I think that is where the credit should be given to the bowlers as well as to the back end team that RCB has, especially this year, because they have got things on spot for every batsman and every bowler. Uh, in previous matches, if you see, Hazelwood was a player who had done really well in the power play. He comes in and bowls the first or second over. But getting in Dayal for Rohit Sharma with that matchup, knowing that, he has a bit of a weakness, especially against the left arm bowlers, that is where they got spot on. And then again, getting the spinners to bowl towards the wider lines and then not giving too much of room to someone like Surya Kumar Yadav or beat even Will Jacks, who can literally take the game away from any team at any given point of situation. So that is where I think they had done really well. Probably if the strike rate would have been a bit more higher from Surya and Will
Jacks.
Jacks, I think the result could have been different. And maybe the way Hardik went, Mumbai might have even chased it within 1 over to spare, maybe.
Exactly. Now, Nagaraj bhai, I will come to you to understand more about Tilakwama batting. I mean, what a show he has put up yesterday at Wankhede. Trust me, it was, I mean, moving across to the bowler, whoever might be the bowler, like he has proved that next time, if you want to take any call on me, it's on me, not on you. That's the message he has actually given it out to the MI management in a strong, strong note. Tilakwama again scoring 56 at a strike rate of 193. Hardik Pandya striking at 280. A massive, massive boost for Mumbai Indians batting as well. Again, Namandir, I don't want to take him out as well. He scored again a boundary and a sixer. A small little cameo from him, scoring at like 183 in just 6 balls. So if you want to rate like these three batting performances out of 10.
I think these three are the batsmen. I mean, one of the dangerous three, what I say, and somewhere rating, I would give around 7 to 7.5 to this three. And Tilak Verma is one of the dangerous batsmen to anyone. I mean, may it be spinner, may it be the pacer. And I can see him coming in our playing 11. I mean, India's playing 11 very soon if the things be the same. And to see him in the playing 11, what I suggest, I mean, to add to what Sagar Bhai said, I would see some changes in playing 11 for Mumbai, for sure, if they need to win. I mean, Will Jacks with Rohit Sharma to open, followed by Tilak Verma at number three, what we saw in the previous to previous game. And number three, Tilak Verma fits in. Then followed by Surya Kumar Yadav, Hardik Pandya, then your Rickelton, because Rickelton is someone who can finish in a good style if given a chance. So somewhere, if MI works on this in on their batting thing, they can do very well because they have those abilities that can, I mean, go on. If the top order fails, they have Tilak Verma at number three, Surya Kumar number four, Hardik Pandya at number five, who can upturn the game very well. So I think
Yeah,
they
I
should
mean
do.
this is exactly, I mean, the especially for Mumbai Indians, the right and the left hand combination has worked really, really well over the past few years. With that being said, I mean, like there is no harm even to promote Tilak Verma. He can make a full destruction in the power play as well. So that's all like what we had right now for the Mumbai Indians point of view. Next, I'll go straight to the Romin Bhai and ask the top order for RCB. Again, Phil Salt has been getting out in the very next ball as soon as he hit a four. I mean, he's completely giving a message. I'm here to play the ball, nothing else. Okay. So What exactly? I mean, the performance of Virat Kohli, Devdutt Padikkal, Rajat Patidar, especially everyone was expecting about Livingston to score big, but it was Jitesh Sharma's show in the end. So, Romin bhai, all over to you for RCB's batting.
Actually, Raj bro, we have seen the RCB over the years, but I can definitely say this year RCB is having a top-notch batting order. Uh, Everyone is sorted. Generally we have seen RCB's middle order. We just think about that the top order. If someone is going to fail, who is going to score now in the middle order stuffs? We have now Jitesh Sharma, Liam Livingston, and more importantly, the destroyer Team David with them. Even though after Team David they have Kunal Pandya, so they do possess a great batting depth this season. Coming back to the top order, I think field salt, something like that for the field salt, you cannot expect that he is going to come and play that sensible knocks. He is known to play for that aggressive game, and RCB wanted this particular thing from him, the quick start, and doing so, if there is any failure, they are going to back that particular guy for sure. But the positive for them, the Virat is going to score runs. DDP is taking care of this, and the Rajat Patidar we have seen this particular tournament where he is going to take the momentum for the RCB. So overall, this is the first year where RCB every batter is scoring a run, not a single-handedly Virat Kohli or the Fab or the previously we have seen the EP de Villiers and Chris Gales were scoring runs. But this year you can see that everyone has scored runs. Rapa has 250s, Kohli has 250s, even Liam Livingstone has one. The cameos has been played by Team David. One match, Kunal was there, was playing really well, and more importantly, the Jitesh form. So I think overall they are doing well as a batting unit. They have clear instructions how they are going to go about their particular business in the power play, in the middle order, and at the death as well. So they have covered all the bases. You can say that power play phase, they have aggressor in terms of a field salt and Virat Kohli. We know that how DDP and Rapa is going to take control over the spinners in the middle order, and that they have a cushion for that Liam Livingston, Team David, and Jitesh Sharma. So the responsibilities seems that the responsibilities has been divided with all that particular guys. They has been clearly told about that role, and everyone is trying to fill that particular shoe. So overall, looking like a good batting unit, and they are gelled up well and performing as well. So I think there are a lot of positive from here on from the RCB until and unless they are not committing huge error. So overall thing for them.
Exactly. Now I will go to Sagar Bhai to understand the way he has been performing, especially everybody are talking about he is a spin basher, he is destroys the spin just like anything and all those stuffs. This particular question, why I'm asking is because one end you are seeing that the oppositions are trying to use various combinations. This is not the first time what the teams who have played against RCB have used a minimum of five bowlers. I mean, minimum is five is what you have to use. But yesterday we have seen seven bowlers has been used by the Mumbai Indians team. However, on the other hand, Rajat Patidar say, no matter what, even if Kurnal Pandya gets smashed for 20 runs in the end, even you have Naman there striking there, it's still threw the ball to Kurnal Pandya. I mean, just using five bowlers when you are defending a total, especially at Wankhede, of 2-2-2.
And I think that is what, as a captain, we have to give credit to Rajat Patidar because he trusted the experience of Krunal Pandya because Krunal Pandya has been with Mumbai Indians for about 4 to 5 years. And obviously, he knows the Mumbai pitch really well. And I think that is where, a captain plays a very key role that you have to trust your bowlers, you have to trust your players, especially no matter I mean we all are humans, we are bound to have bad days, but that doesn't mean that you completely throw off your trust. And I think that is where Rajat Patidar, the captain, has been really good in terms of using his bowlers. And even if you see that the way he changed the bowlers, the way he brought in different bowlers at different times. Because I think even when Josh Hazelwood, he did really well in the first 2 overs, and then once Hardik Pandya came and took Hazelwood all over. So I probably thought that Hazelwood might be given the 16th over or the 17th over, but he was actually given the penultimate over, and he only got Hardik Pandya out. So that is what actually trust does to a particular player. And when you show that particular confidence in a player, they usually perform and give their best to the team so that it benefits the team. And even if you look at Rajat Patidar, the batter, I think he is a person now who brings in that aura. Like, let's say, if you are telling that, okay, Rajat Patidar is coming to bat, then the opposition captain will definitely have that nightmare, because we have seen that he bashes spin, and his game against fast bowlers has also been really, really good. If Rajat Patidar, you can only get Rajat Patidar out because of his own mistake. You cannot have a set game plan now for Patidar, because no matter where you bowl, no matter what you try to do or whatever game plan you have, he's just playing all over the ground. And we saw it that he played some unconventional shot also over the keeper as well. So most of the people, they told that Patidar might feel that pressure of being the captain of such a big franchise, but that was definitely not seen. And the way he has handled the team, the way he has kept the team together, and the culture he is building in the team is something that is very, very appreciable. And definitely, I don't know about this year, but in the long term, definitely this will benefit RCB for sure.
Exactly. That was exactly my next question to ask to my guest today. I don't want to say my guest, like it's all our team. Now, I need answer in one yes or no. As of now, if you're looking at the table, as of now, RCB are sitting at number three, right? Will RCB stay at number three, or will they go up, or will they come down by the end of May 18th? Natchbhai, one word, up, down, or in the same position?
Down.
Down? Okay.
Yeah.
I understand the reason for it. Okay. Romin bhai.
I think they are going to finish between 2 and 3.
Okay. Saga.
I would say they would finish second.
Second. I mean,
Second place, second
yeah.
place, not runners up in the
Yeah.
table, second place.
Okay. I mean, that's exactly what I'm asking. By because we all know May 18th will be the last playoff which will be played against GT and Chennai Super Kings. Now, I don't want to take too much of time. I know we have gone overboard than our regular timings, but this is a match where we couldn't stop discussing more and more about this. Lots of interesting things which has happened. And guys, like you all know what exactly you have to do, and even my team members will also tell you like what exactly you have to do as well. Now, with that being said, I mean I mean all our team members will also be giving their top four in a short while from now. That will also come out. Go out and follow our Instagram page as well. So